What's up? It's your self-proclaimed cinema shogun here, and yesterday I reported to you all about the ongoing situation in Kazakhstan, where the rising cost of fuel has sparked massive protests all across the country. Now, in that video, I told you all that this doesn't look like protest to me. It looks like more of an uprising. Now, of course, the mainstream media outlets were wording this as if it was just, protest over gas prices, but to me it looks like they were going all the way with it. They were literally chasing down military convoys and taking them over. Let's take a look at this real quick.
Ya ne istiyorsun? Sır verin. Ya kısın aslında. Ya dübinkilerini alıp alınlar. Dübinkilerini alıp alın. Alıp al. Dübinkilerini alıp alın. Ya dübinkilerini alıp alın. Kapattı ben. Jat.
Since yesterday's report, we have some more developing news coming out of the country now. I want you to understand, it is extremely hard to get any news out of there right now. It's extremely hard to obtain these videos because for the most part, they have shut down the internet across the whole country, like a whole internet blackout. There are a few people who know loopholes around it who are trying to get information out, who are trying to pump these videos out to the rest of the world, but it is extremely difficult. But since then, the whole entire government for Kazakhstan has now resigned due to the ongoing pressure from these protesters. The police force was outside of the Capitol building, or what they would call the Capitol building, and it looked like there was about to be a big clash between protesters and the police, and then this happened.
Aqto'be politsiyasi xalq bilan birga ekanini aytdi.
Now, if you're wondering what was going on in that video, basically the police stated that they aren't going to fight back these protesters, that they're not going to try to hold them back. And a lot of these officers actually joined with the protesters, which seems to be a common thing we're seeing all across the country because, remember, we just looked at them chasing down a military convoy and stopping them from getting to a city so they could help defend it from the protesters. Well, now some of the military are actually stepping down too and joining with the protesters. Mind you, while all of this is going on, our mainstream media in America is silent. You could turn on any of these channels right now, you won't hear anything about this. In fact, all they're doing is talking about January 6th last year. They're sitting here replaying videos from last year when we have a real insurrection happening right now in Kazakhstan, which is, like I reported to you all yesterday, is on the border of Russia. And Russia has been having a lot of problems lately. They've been looking like they're about to invade Ukraine. Now, what's going to happen here in Kazakhstan? Because they have no government. The whole country is in turmoil. Who's going to come in to stabilize this country? Is America going to send diplomats over there to try to stabilize this country? Is Russia just going to invade and take over because they know that they are weakened right now? Something's going to come of this. Obviously, something's going to come of this. Things aren't just going to be allowed to stay the way they are. Maybe the people will try to, input their own government. Maybe they'll try to, elect their own officials to run Kazakhstan. But even if that happens, who will they elect? Who will they put in charge? Will they be a crazed madman? Those are things that you really have to worry about, because when you talk with these governments, you always have to worry about who's stepping up to take the plate. Who's about to take the plate to run this country now, or to run this area now. Because oftentimes it's not the good people who step up. It's just another wolf in sheep's clothing taking advantage of the situation. And I'm afraid that might happen here. But regardless of what happens, I will continue to pay attention to the ongoing situation over there while our mainstream media chooses to simply ignore it. But you can count on me to bring you the real news, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Let me know how you feel about all of this down in the comments below. While you're down there, go to the description of this video. I will have my CashApp if you would like to support the channel. YouTube doesn't support these videos. YouTube won't even monetize this video because they know I'm bringing you news that CNN and Fox News and all these other channels aren't bringing you. But also go subscribe to my other channel. Go follow me on Twitter. And as always, find some time out of your day to go watch a movie.